In this video, I'm continuing my series on the ongoing review of the National Action Plan being undertaken by national governments and looking at some of the key factors for consideration. Last time, I highlighted some core policy messages arising in the current review and as shown here. I also highlighted key factors for particular consideration and where a clear sector view is being sought. In this video clip, I want to focus in on the important issue of training and continued professional development. The Sustainable Use Directive, on which our current National Action Plan is based, states a continued requirement for anyone who uses a pesticide to take reasonable precautions to protect human health or the environment. There are also obligations on end users, as summarised here. The current National Action Plan seeks to minimise legal requirements. However, as hopefully all know, there is an obligation for professional organisations to be trained and hold a nationally recognised certificate, currently issued by either City and Guilds or LANTRA. However, like the driving test, it is a one-time test. There are those who believe it should be a renewable award at given time intervals to ensure continued competence. No such obligations for certification exist for continuing professional development, CPD. However, there are obligations on all involved in amenity management to take reasonable precautions, and it would seem difficult to justify that this is the case if operators and indeed advisors and specifiers are not engaged in a recognised CPD scheme. The current recognised CPD scheme, specifically relating to weed, pest and disease management, is the Amenity Register administered by BASIS, and there are other CPD programmes relevant to other operational tasks in amenity management across all the subsectors of our industry. There are proposals that the new National Action Plan emerging will be more prescriptive, requiring evidence of engagement in recognised CPD, certainly by operators, but likely including advisors and specifiers. The Forum has always supported this, and the slide highlights some reasons for engaging in CPD. In a fast-moving sector, I believe it is vital. This year has seen the introduction of the Amenity Standard, demonstrating that those who hold it are professionals committed to best practice. To hold a standard, an organisation must be a member of an approved assurance scheme, and that scheme should include a requirement for CPD. So, your views are sought. Do you believe the existing training requirements are adequate? And do you believe membership of a recognised CPD scheme should be a requirement in the revised National Action Plan? Please do let us have your views so we can truly represent them in the discussions. In next week's video clip, we'll look at another topic identified for particular attention in the NAP review: innovation. I am acutely aware of the challenges of the current crisis, but we will emerge from it, and the Forum's role and that of its members are to emphasise how important we are and fully contribute to policy discussions. Thank you and stay safe.